What's up guys, it's Easywarcraft 3 here with another replay commentary of a 4 vs 4 game that I played a few days ago. And yeah, I'm gonna be the human here next to the left bottom side of the map. Next to me there's a orc. On the top side of the map we got another orc in my team and another human, so we have 2 humans and 2 orcs versus, let's check, one night elf, another night elf, another night elf, and an undead. So we are 2 humans and 2 orcs against 1 undead and 3 night elves. So they have no human, they have no orc, and we don't have night elf and we don't have undead. So it's like the races looks like they have all the races that we don't have, and vice versa. So that's kind of weird and doesn't happen really often in 4 vs 4. So I'm opening with standard build order, pretty standard. I get an archmage because I want to have water elementals to creep on this map, and the orc next to me is opening with a Blademaster, so nothing strange. The other orc is going for a Blademaster as well, and the other human is going for an MK.
Job done. Build more bombs.
Which is another hero that you see me play very frequently. Actually, I think I play the
Job's done.
Mountain King even more frequently than I play Archmage. Starting with the green camp here next to my base, and
Ready for action.
pretty sure I'm going for an expansion here, even if I don't remember
Ready to work.
this replay exactly at the moment. The orc next to me is going for a fast tech, fast 1 burrow tech, so it's probably going to harass and
Ready to work.
make some fast wyverns or fast raiders, something like that. It's skipping grunts entirely in favor for this fast tech. So he will have to do a good job keeping the opponents easy, otherwise his base will be vulnerable since he doesn't have towers, he doesn't have any sort of protection here, and it's just straight teching. So that's kind of risky. He's going for wisps. And it's kind of fun because the name of this guy is Mass Wisp. So
Forces are under attack.
he's now losing 1 wisp and his demon hunter, so that was very good timing by my ally. In the meanwhile, I'm going for the expansion here.
Job done.
This camp is really nasty because you can see you got the poisoning spiders, which really do a lot of damage. And so I will definitely need to get a shop and heal up everything here. So let's see if I get it, or if I start with the actually. Yeah, of course I get the shop first because everything is red. In the meanwhile, the Blademaster is
Job's done.
going on with his HARASS, looking for more and more wisps to get. He gets another one here. The Night Elf is doing a decent job microing his wisp and denying another kill here, but looks like my ally was able to get another one, and that's his level 2. So tower for me here. Archmage level 2, well on its way to level 3, so that's very nice. Tech has not started yet, as it is often the case when I play 4 vs 4, because going for a fast expansion is very expensive in terms of lumber, and of course I want to have some defense, I want to have some towers as well, so I'm not gonna tech until I got a big number of workers. Otherwise, once my tech is started, I won't be able to make more workers, and furthermore my expansion didn't even start yet, so yeah. So it looks like they are doing a good job with 2 Blade Masters over there. That buys me a lot of time, because now I can creep this place pretty safely. There's no threat coming from the opposite team at the moment. This means I'm gonna be level 3 here. Let's check what they're doing on top. So we got a level 2 Mountain King here, going for some action into the undead base, while okay, the orc was the one that's harassing at bottom. So it looks like the human is going for a push at the expansion of the enemies, but there's no expansion yet, so not much to do over there. In the meanwhile, I got the item here, and Archmage is well leveled, so let's see what my ally can do here. He's still not level 3, but if he gets a few wisps, he might get the level up. However, the wisps are well safely protected behind the moonwells, so he needs to invest the bowl to get one, but I think it's worth it. 3 wisps down, and now that will be the 4th wisp, and now he will have most likely to get back, because he cannot fight next to the moon while he gets entangled, and yeah, that's the TP. In the meanwhile, I just keep creeping. There's nothing for me to do at the moment. I just have to tech, get my upgrades. You can see I'm getting the blacksmith, and keep spamming footman.
Job's done.
As neither of the orcs have an expansion, so
Our forces are under
me,
attack.
the 2 humans are the only one with expansion, so I will have to provide a lot of units. Because apparently the orc next to me is going macerated, so I'm gonna make
Job's done.
air. But even if he didn't go macerated, I would still go air, just because
Upgrade.
an air army of Dragonauts and Griffons is a very well-rounded human army, especially once you get priests with inner fire at Tier 3, so... Oh, and I'm going for the lizard here.
Our allies' town is under siege.
The orc is pushed here, it's being pushed by the Night Elves, but I want to finish this camp. I want to take my level 4. And that's gonna be easy with the lizard, which has massive damage. You can see 27 from 27 to 34 damage. Archmage gets the 1 of mana stealing.
Job's done. Job's done.
Looks like the other human TP'd.
Upgrade complete.
I think I'm gonna go directly for Tier 3. If I have the wood, yeah. I barely have the wood, so I switch immediately to Tier 3. And nothing, this game is just mass creeping for me, because while my opponents are busy pushing and not achieving much, I want to use this time to get my levels up.
Our allies' town is under siege.
That was a little bit of miss micro over there, losing the rejuvenation guy for free, so I wasn't probably paying attention to that.
Our allies' town.
One of the orcs is doing a very good job with bats. 1 Ancient of Protector is definitely not enough to defend from, I believe, 12 bats or something like that. So well done by the orc over there. The other human is being pushed. But again, yeah, it's a very passive game from me, because there's no need of my help essentially. I'm not being pushed. I'm on a relatively safe spot here.
Our allies' town
And instead of wasting a town portal offering help to my allies that they don't need, it's a much better decision to just use all of my resources to tech and get upgrades and
Ready to work.
get the perfect army, so to speak.
Allies' town is under siege.
However, now I decide to town portal just to regroup with my allies so we can go and push together. And because the enemy army looked very big, so
Our allies' town is under siege.
I decided to town portal, and now I'm going to reunite with the other members of my team. And yeah, they are feeding me gold, but I don't need gold. I have plenty of that. If anything, I need wood.
Allies' town is under siege.
Looks like the orc is having a lot of pressure here. And against one mountain giant, I'm not sure
Upgrade
he
complete.
can hold, but at the same time, I want to push. However, the damage was too much, so I decided to TP there. And as you can see, I'm able to force the Night Elf away. He could have stayed there. I just had a few footmen and a shredder and lizard. He had the mountain giant,
Job's done.
but he decided to TP out, and if another one of my allies would TP after I TP, then he would have definitely had to get out anyways. So, but two of my allies are still on top,
Forces are under attack.
and they're doing a lot of damage to the undead, which looks in a very bad spot here. He can't keep his statues alive because there's a lot of ensnare, since the orc is going purely raiders. And that already looks like GG to me. So let's see if I will have time to
It's hammer time.
get my griffins and my heir out.
Our forces are under attack.
In the meanwhile, level 5 has been achieved. There's a Mountain King on the field, which is already level 2, and there's a Paladin sitting here. Probably the rally point was not set.
Our allies' town is
Sometimes I
under
like to set my rally point in the base. I don't want my heroes to jump
research complete.
in the middle of the map where there's like a fight or something like that, where they could be easily sniped. So it's safer to just set the rally point into the main base and micro,
Our allies' town is under siege.
manually micro the hero later on, so he can reach the rest of the army. In this case, I don't know if that was intended or not, but that's it. And there's more pressure here at the orc base. I don't know why he didn't make like a couple of towers. I mean, making a few towers certainly buys you a lot of time if the opponent don't have any Siege unit.
It's hammer time.
I'm supply stuck here, that's why I cannot produce.
Research complete.
Now that he's pushing again.
Job's done.
Actually, I can even put the normal colors, since we all have different races, so there's not gonna be any sort of confusion. So I'm gonna be the pink player. Now blue, the Night Elf in the enemy team, is going for mass dryads which counter my griffons, but it's too late. They took too much damage. Let's see if I can snipe this mountain giant. I bolted the priestess of the moon so the blade master was able to finish her. Mountain giant gets bolted and then snared and falls. So looks very good for us. I don't know what the enemy can do to get back into this game. This looks like there's not much they can do. Soon I'm gonna be able to cast in the fire on all of these units. And you can see the night elf, one of the night elves leaves the game. Because the bats of red are killing his main once again. In the meanwhile, I'm making sure to get the moon wells in this base. And then I don't leaves. The other night elf leaves. Okay, so the guy who left was not the guy that was tucked at the top. It was the other guy. So it really looks like this constant harass with bats made them always stay on the defensive, so they could never push, they could never regroup, they could never meet all together and build a reasonably sized army. Now we even have a dragon on red side, so he went purely here with the dragon and mass bats. I'm calling for the GG here because really it's over. There's nothing that they can do. So I mean, when the game is over, the best thing is to just leave and start a new one. There's no point playing.
The forces are under attack.
You can see there's really a lot of stuff here. And that's why it's starting to lag. Even the replay is starting to lag when I'm recording and playing a replay at the same time, and there are like 4 fully upgraded armies all together. Now purple calls GG as well. And yeah, I don't know who's left yet. Ah, okay. So they massed a big army here, and that's their hope. Okay, so like the undead has a lot of fiends, a couple of worms, and he was able to gather the army of the night elves, so that's why he's staying into the game.
Our allied town is under siege.
Now they are pushing orange here. And of course orange can't fight this alone. Because that's a lot of stuff that they have. So good job by the opponent massing all of those units, but it's not going to be enough. As soon as we've finished off this expansion, we're going to town portal over there. I should get a few Dragononks here. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm 97 food, I got priests now. They have bats, so it's definitely not needed. Like I said, the game is over. However, the castle falls, so we cannot town portal.
Our allies' town is under siege.
And needs the one town portal because we don't need to defend her, we can just go for a base trade. That's gonna be the final fight. Mountain King is level 3, by the way. Nice clap. Level 6 on the Archmage. Bolt on the... I throw a bolt on the Death Knight. And I keep focusing it. Death Knight falls. Another clap. Each is still up for some reason, needs to be focused. There's another bolt available. Blademaster using the ultimate Nova on the Mountain King, but there's a Paladin. Holy Light on the Mountain King, Leech falls, Keeper falls, everything falls. And that's it. So a little bit of a one-sided game. It's kind of easy. So you can see how effective harassing the Night Elves with two Blade Masters can be if they don't close their bases effectively. It seems like nothing, but getting Wisps really blocks you from getting the text that you would like to have. It forces you to delay the attack, and if you don't delay the attack, you will lose a lot of whip. Anyways, I got first in this game because I got the bigger army, I believe, and triple hero. Oh, and I also killed the highest amount of units. Yeah, because I had the best army essentially. My allies focused on doing the damage and delaying the opponent, and I focused on building a strong army. So when my army finally came out, sniping units was extremely easily because the opponent had nothing. They had nothing to fight it at that point essentially. So, and even if they had something, once you reach like an 80 or 90 foot army with fully upgraded Griffons, Dragonox, and priests with inner fire, it's extremely hard to kill those Griffons. I mean, even if you mass pets, once you have inner fire and 3 defense upgrade, those Griffons just don't fall. So you need to do damage in the mid game. So that was well played by everyone, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and also follow me on Twitch. And if you really like the stream, make sure to support it by make a donation. You will find the link on my Twitch channel, Easywarcraft3, so I can keep on improving the quality of the stream. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.